Hi. This is a very spontaneous, this is not planned at all. It's a very spontaneous video. It's not a vlog or anything like that, but as most of you have seen my artichoke video from last Saturday, I just went through the comment section of the video. And I especially loved one comment that said, "I love how you literally do whatever you want on your YouTube channel, Jen." Thank you for that, because yes, true. As you clearly can tell with my last video about the artichoke, another comment said that it was quite surprising that I didn't decide to watch any how to prep an artichoke video tutorial, how to cook video on YouTube before doing my video. And I thought to myself, yeah, why didn't I? Probably because my video and the content would have not turned out to be as dorky as it was. And people, let me tell you, the struggle was real. I did not end up buying any pizza or burger afterwards. I was just too exhausted from this whole thing. And the next morning I went to the kitchen and I saw this giant pile of leaves and trash. And I'm like, God, why would people bother to eat a fucking cactus? I don't get it. Artichokes are like TikTok. I just don't get it. Okay, back to the topic. So I thought to myself, well, maybe it's a wise thing to just watch a how to cook an artichoke correctly video on YouTube. Just not that I'm giving any artichoke another chance. Never, ever. I mean, pickled on my pizza? Duh. Freshly cooked? Never. Because it's just not worth it. It's really not worth it. And funny enough, my artichoke video from last Saturday haunted me on another live chat in the morning on Sunday. And I was like, this is not happening. I mean, look. I'm like, what? Well, so I found one video, how to cook artichokes. It's by a very popular 1.13 million subscribers food channel. And I thought, well, it's not that I want to try to eat another artichoke, but I want to learn. And when you are familiar with my content and my way of thinking, you know that I always try to like learn, improve, and become better. At least to understand how to prep this, even though I'll never eat one again in my life. Never. Ever. I found the video. I'm gonna move over here, so I put the video right here so you can watch it with me. And let's go and hit play.
So if you're anything like me, I used to only order artichokes in restaurants because they were a little too scary to deal with. I mean, look at them. You see them on the market,
exactly. I mean, look at them.
Hard, pokey cactus things with little spikes.
Why
but
would you eat that?
I finally learned how easy they are to prepare and eat. So
Easy?
today, I'm going to conquer your fear of the artichoke.
I'm not. Okay. I'm learning.
Now,
All
when
right.
handling raw artichokes, be really careful because these spikes are actually really sharp. So if you're a little nervous,
I learned
just use
that.
a kitchen towel.
Look, she's just cutting through it. What?
So start by removing all these little excess leaves over here.
I didn't do that.
The bottom. And then we're going to cut about a third of this artichoke, getting rid of this tight area on the artichoke so we can get rid of all those spikes.
I used the wrong knife.
And then using kitchen shears, you just want to cut off the tip of every petal so you're removing the spike.
I didn't do that.
Once all the spikes are removed, we're going to pay attention to the stem down here. Now, artichokes are actually
Look, it's a flower!
So
why would you eat
is
that?
very thick and fibrous. So use a kitchen peeler and just clean it up. Remove all those blemishes and get rid of that top layer.
Didn't do that either.
And then this part should only be about 1 inch long, so remove the excess.
Okay, I did that.
And then be sure to rinse your artichoke under cold running water to get rid of all that debris and dirt that sometimes hides.
I didn't show it in the video, but I did that too. Steam.
One of the easiest and most traditional ways to prepare an artichoke is by steaming it. So here I have a pot with just a little bit of water, and I'm going to put my steam basket in there.
Oh, she's got the same steam basket like me.
To cover your pot with a lid. This is going to allow the water to boil faster. All right, so it looks like the water's boiling. So now I'm just going to add our artichoke. Shut the lid, then reduce the heat to simmer. Now it's going to take anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes to steam your artichoke, depending on the size. But after about 20 minutes, you want to start checking it every 5. So this artichoke has been steaming for about 30 minutes, so I'm just going to check it.
Brings back all the nasty memories.
The leaves are going to be very hot, so use tongs or a kitchen towel to peel it off. You know your artichoke is ready when you can easily pull off the petals. Be sure to allow your artichoke to cool before you start eating it. Another great way to prepare an artichoke is by grilling it, but I'm going to show you how to roast it in the oven at home. So take your clean artichoke and cut it in half lengthwise. Look how pretty that is.
Yeah, what? How you go like,
no. And then put your artichoke halves cut side up on your baking sheet. Now, a great tip to prevent your artichokes from browning is to squeeze fresh lemon juice all over the artichoke.
Here we go. Did that.
Then brush your artichoke with some olive oil.
Well, I poured it into, like
the whole
Mike
thing,
said.
front and back. And then we're going to season them with salt and pepper.
Did that too.
Then pop these into the oven for 30 to 50 minutes or until you can pierce the stem easily with a knife.
Yeah,
so I heard this really funny story about a friend who didn't like artichokes because he said that they were too chewy and hard to eat. Well, then I found out that he was eating the entire petal, which is what you don't want to do. So for the record, I'm going to show you how to enjoy and eat an artichoke. So you take one of these beautiful petals,
seriously, how can you eat the whole thing?
You actually just want to scrape that nice fleshy white
what kind of
part into your
teeth
mouth.
does this
now,
friend
people love
have?
to eat these plain or with salt and pepper. I have a vinaigrette over here or an aioli. It's really up to you. So dip it in your dip of choice.
Did that. That sound, how could you like suck on that shit and go like, what the hell?
Keep going until your heart's content. You know, Miss Piggy has a really funny saying about artichokes. She says that after all the trouble you go to, you get about as much actual food of eating an artichoke as you would by licking 30 to 40 postage stamps.
Agreed.
Well, I don't think that's true, but I will agree that you really need one artichoke per person when you're serving them to guests. So the part you always find in your pastas and salads is the artichoke heart. So if you want to get to the heart, I'm going to show you how to do it. You start by removing all of the leaves.
And you just throw it away? What the hell?
When you get to these nice soft leaves, you're just going to grab them and twist and rip them off, exposing this hairy part right here. Now this is called the choke. And
the choke!
You will choke and die. But it doesn't taste that good, so you don't want to eat it anyways. So just take a spoon and
I could have died?
slowly scrape out this hairy, scary choke.
God, this is so gross.
And remove it and just leave behind that nice, soft artichoke heart.
Why?
And
why would I do that?
There's the artichoke heart. Nice and smooth, tender and soft.
Jesus Christ, look at her face.
Put it in salads or dips, anything you want. Another interesting fact is that some people call artichokes wine killers, and that's because there's something in the artichoke that actually sweetens wine. So a lot of people don't like to pair them together. Be sure to follow all of these steps, and you too will conquer your fear of artichokes. Leave us any comments or questions below, and check out our other recipes using artichokes. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Brandon Malloy, and I'll see you next time on Pop Sugar.
Absolutely not. Nope. Fuck this shit. I'm sorry.